cabinet?
No, I was behind some stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. The Uncle Sam Safari Podcast. Got my friend Luis here. Luis, how you doing?
Hello. Good to be on here.
Yeah, man, it's good to have you. First guest. That's exciting.
No, it is. Yeah, number one.
Yeah.
My first or last.
It means you gotta be the last one. So
yeah.
If I die, you gotta do one last.
Oh my god. If
So,
that happens, man.
Yeah. It's weird being back from Korea. We came back at a weird time in United States history.
Yeah, we did. We went there, did nothing.
Yeah, that's like we couldn't really explore that much.
We made the most of it though.
Yeah.
Had some bats. Did a lot of.
Hey, I missed Bat Damon. All right.
Bat Damon was cute. He was the man.
So I rescued a bat in Korea. For those of you that aren't familiar, there was a little bat, and I picked it up, and I saved its life. I think.
Hopefully, he had a hole in his wing, so.
Yeah, he did.
There was that. Everybody's worried about COVID. You know, sometimes you gotta just put that to the side.
I know, it pissed me off. I'm trying to do a good deed, right? But
everyone's like, "We're not going home. 2 more weeks here."
Yeah, people were telling me I was like putting the whole company at risk, and I was like, okay, but I'm also saving. This is a mammal, right? This is not like a bird or a fish.
I bet you $10 one of them dogs that you took care of also ate it.
Yeah, maybe.
They just saw a helpless rodent and they're like, you know what, food.
He was way up there though. We got him tucked in under a stump. It's where he wanted to go. I was like, where do you want to go? And
he just crawled away.
He squeaked at me. Yeah, so it was fun.
Honestly, that was crazy. I never heard like a bat actually chirp or do its little ultrasound stuff.
Oh.
It hits a different frequency. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. I miss Bat Damon.
Yeah.
A lot of people were freaking out. Freaking Rios helped me rescue it.
That just blows my mind. I don't know, like, you guys got close to Yongsan, right? Was that a whole...
So, the first time we went to Yongsan, she didn't like me, because I would always be like, what's in your pockets, Rios? And she would pull out like 8-9 bags of food, candy and jerky, and just nonsense. I'm like,
Mexican.
We bring you... I was like, we bring you food.
She's like, what, you want my tamales here?
No, I don't know. It was just, you know me, I mess with it. I mess with people. But the next time we had to work together, and I think it was like that initial talk, I was like, hey, I'm not trying to make life difficult, right? So we're going to get through this. It's going to be cool.
I'm just trying to have some fun.
I mean, yeah, it's fun as much as you can.
Yeah.
The gig sucked.
Were you like actually asking her whether it was in her pockets or like?
Well, the first time I noticed it, like, it was just kind of an entry into conversation because we didn't speak for like 3 or 4 days. It was just like, hey, what's up? You know.
It was just like whatever the orders are.
Yeah.
Go do this. Go do that.
And then one day I saw her pulling out like ridiculous amounts of food, and I'm like, where did you acquire this? Like, why are you?
I made it.
That looks like a real Snickers. But yeah, so it was just kind of one of those things. And then the next day I was like, did you bring food? She's like, yeah. I was like, let me see it. And it turned into this thing.
Damn.
So eventually the joke got old, but
that's what got you guys together, you know.
Yeah.
Friendship started.
Yeah. The next time, I mean, it's kind of like anything. Like you got to have like a springboard into a conversation.
Yeah.
So.
Otherwise it'd just be like, you know, kind of.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Like those army things where you go into a meeting and it's like, what's your name?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I
always hated those.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know, as soon as you can find common ground with somebody, like it's easy to build off that.
Yeah.
You never want to start out in like, I'm not friends with anybody I've ever flipped off in traffic because we started out on the wrong foot. It's just like, I feel like it's gone.
Funny enough, I've actually became a friend with someone like that.
Really?
Because we ended up going to the same place, and I was like, oh, shit, this is awkward.
This is awkward, yeah.
And they're like, oh, they feel the same way, and then we just, you know, we kicked it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're here for the same fucking reason.
Yeah, right. I remember I was at a red light. No. So in my hometown, there's a Walmart, and it's got a 4-way stop sign thing right in front of it. And I was pulling out, and this lady I knew, her name's Angie. She used to work out with us in the gym.
Yeah.
And she was coming across opposite from me. And this guy coming from the right, like almost T-boned me. And I don't know why, but I saw Angie there. We had our windows down, we're waving at each other, and my arm was already out the thing, and I started like banging on the side of my car. I was like, hey, hey! And I just like flipped him off. And Angie's laughing, and I'm laughing, and I think it's over. And I take off, and I look in my rear view mirror, and here comes this car. It's the same car, flying.
Road rage coming at you.
And he pulled up his handbrake next to me at the red light. He's like, "You want to get out, settle this right now?" And I was like, initially, I was like,
"Fuck it."
I was like, "Do you want me to just apologize? Like, I don't want to deal with this right now." And he was like, "No, pull over at that gas station right there." And I was like, "Oh man, I'm like twice your size and half your age. Like
I'm gonna kill you."
I was like, if we get out, either you gotta shoot me or you gotta like
you gotta catch his hands.
You know, I don't want to do this. I don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
I'm willing to let this go if you are. Like, you almost hit me, right?
Yeah.
I was like, you acting like a real unidentified item in the bagging area right now. Like, you're just annoying. So, but
I mean that's. I've always been able to keep cool, like, from those kind of things. But that's just because my dad was that guy that would always do some shit like that. And then my brother is now that guy, too.
So it gets crazy?
It gets insane.
Yeah.
And they always have something in the car. So I'm like, why? Why are you driving with that? You're like, what if you just got checked? Like, I'm not bringing you on post. Don't do this.
Yeah.
So anytime they come visit, I'm like, I'm driving. Don't mess around.
Yeah.
Because the craziest one, I think I was probably like 13 or 14. And we're driving to the shop that like my uncle has to go work in some, I don't know, cabinet or whatever. Mm-hmm. And we're going, some guy cuts him off. My dad like flips out, speeds up, whole fucking thing. Like, this motherfucker, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, he can't hear you. Who are you talking to?
I know.
And then he comes up next to him and he's like, pull over. And they're going at it back and forth. They finally pull to the side of the road. He gets out, the guy gets out, but as my dad's getting out, he's got a fucking machete under the thing. It's just like an old rusted ass, like dull knife that's never been used. The second that comes out of the car, the guy's like, does a fucking U-turn, and then he's going.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not doing this. And then here's my dad being like, oh, Mr. Big Man.
Yeah, okay. I know. You want to see how, like, if you really want to get to know how racist somebody is, you should sit in the passenger seat and let them get in traffic, like road rage, and like let them identify the driver and be like, oh, of course, it's one of you. That's in all the racism.
The second they do like the wrong maneuver, like,
oh yeah, I know.
You just cut everybody off to get to this exit.
I try to apologize in traffic. Like if I know I messed up, I'll like do a little wave, like I'm sorry.
Yeah,
and
usually people do that. Like,
yeah,
it's okay.
Usually people are like, I feel like the rage is coming, and then they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, he's alright.
They don't want no smoke.
A little humility goes a long way.
Sometimes,
but
I feel like sometimes you just gotta let loose though. There's those days.
Sometimes you have a bad day. You know?
I know about those,
I don't know. Believe it or not, I've calmed down a lot. I used to be a lot more.
Like before the army?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every year I chill out like another few degrees, but like
testosterone levels are just going down.
God, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I'm just running out of nectar. You know, like
get a little
I don't know. I'm gonna consult a medical professional. I don't get angry as I used to.
That's true.
What's up with that? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like.
Well, good morning.
Mr. Moose found something to bark at.
That's him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's He gets excited about two things. That's like food and barking at things in the yard. Like he can go 3 hours outside just chilling. And then, like, he'll see something random. Like this, somebody was walking their dog earlier. He lost his mind. And,
I gotta get him.
Yeah. Do you ever wonder, like, what dogs are saying to each other? Like, you think they're just shouting racial slurs through the fence?
That'd be insane. Or they're just talking mad shit. You know, people just sit on their porch and watch other people watch and talk mad shit.
Yeah.
Like, look at you stupid leash. And you just,
look,
your owner got you in pink. You're a boy. What
I know. It's like, oh, I see you're neutered, faggot.
Where your balls at? Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Or
that'd be us if we were dogs.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I might be able to compliment Yelling Dog.
Compliment
Hey,
Yelling
that's a
Dog.
nice coat. I
Your
see
fur looks so good.
Does your owner give you vitamins? Holler at my guy.
What kind of shampoo do you use? What kind of dog would you be?
Ooh. I don't know. I'll probably be a lazy dog.
A lazy dog.
Just because I like comfort.
But like species.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I don't know. I want the ability to turn it on if I needed to, but not.
Like become one, or what do you mean?
No, like become aggressive if I needed to, or go play, or like catch a ball. Because like a bulldog's not gonna catch
Like,
it.
yeah,
They're just like, all right.
I'd say like a Great Dane then, because they sleep, but if you're trying to do something,
Yeah.
they'll get after it.
You know, greyhounds actually are. So this is what I've read. I don't know if it's true, but
Mhm.
greyhounds like. They're like sprinters, so they'll go like 10 minutes hardcore, and then they just chill the rest of the day.
What?
That's what I've heard.
Sounds like a cheetah. Where they run for like 5
Yeah,
seconds and just
yeah.
like I'm done. Gas.
You know, cheetahs have dog paws.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they don't have like feline like tiger claws.
Where did you find that out? Like, what did you?
It's on the internet.
What?
Yeah,
The goog.
yeah, it makes them run faster.
What? The
Yeah.
I would have never known that.
Did you know? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Our my sister-in-law's cat right now. He picks the best times of the night to start doing
Yeah,
the sprints and just.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane, but damn. I don't know though. Greyhounds are kind of fragile. I feel like.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
the second something happens, just snap. They're so skinny.
I mean, they can't earn you any more money at the racetrack, but you could still enjoy it as a
Upgrade
pet.
to dogs. I mean, to horses after that.
Dude,
Watch
horse.
this.
Oh my god, horses are a nightmare. I love them, but
Why?
to take care of them,
Oh.
like they're expensive, and then like, so you have to have like people come out to wherever you own horses, like a vet. Like you have to pay a vet a house
To
call
come see
fee,
you.
and they have to be like, it can't be like Marge who works at like, you know, the vet down the street who's like worked on dogs and cats and the occasional like.
It's not like you can
Turtle.
just put them in your car and
Yeah,
check
and you
them out.
can't. It's hard to transport
Walk 'em
them,
in.
and then you have to have people work on their feet. The farriers,
Mm,
they
yeah,
do the horseshoes and stuff.
I've seen those. Apparently, that's like an art. Like people take real pride in that.
Yeah, I got a buddy who does that up in Michigan. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Ben.
Ben from Michigan.
Yeah, but horses are great if you have money. You know what's crazy to think about?
What?
Used to only rich people had horses. No, wait, hold on. What the hell am I saying? Oh, hold on. Oh, rich people used to have cars, and poor people had horses, and now poor people have cars and rich people have horses. That's what I was trying to say. Isn't that weird to think about?
Kind of. I want to say it's like you're going back in time though. Like even now, people want to get older cars versus like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you want to get your like supercars and stuff, but there's
Yeah.
also like the older classics. And
Yeah.
They're worth so much.
I tell you, muscle cars, man. That's what I.
Oh yeah,
When I went to, I drove through Phoenix one time,
yeah.
and there was a like, I want to say 69, 70 Plymouth Super B.
Damn. I've seen one of those too. These are crazy.
Yeah, and of course it was like 1,000-year-old guy driving it.
But he knew what he had. He was like, I'm keeping.
I mean,
staying in
yeah.
the family. I'm
I
gonna,
mean,
like,
yeah, I don't blame him.
give him a
but-
grandson.
Yeah.
That's what I would do at least. I'm hoping to have like a collection of cars, and I'm just gonna
Mm.
divvy them out to the family when I die.
Yeah. The trend in Alabama is to have a bunch of really nice muscle cars that just sit in your yard. And then nothing ever happens to them.
And then someone's like, "Can I buy it on you?" No, I'm still working
No,
on it. I'm gonna restore it.
I'm gonna get on that.
I'm gonna get there.
It's
I
like-
just ordered the nuts for the wheels. You know, we're getting there.
Yeah, no. In a way, that's kind of like letting art just rot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it needs to find a new home. Someone to like keep it.
Yeah.
Or restore it. Do something.
Yeah,
Don't let it sit.
I know. There's like 10.
You know what would be cool?
What's that?
To find my man. To get into like the what is it? Those storage places, and you can like the huge ones though. You know when people find like random ass cars.
Oh
and
yeah,
things like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I would love to do that and find
Yeah.
something.
You know, I had an uncle who tried that, like
Really?
the storage auction things.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't really know like how much info he had going into it, but he bought one, like spent like $300 on a storage unit, and went in there and there was literal bags of garbage, like just bags of garbage. And he said there was a bunch of clothes with like mold and
Just rotten bodies,
Yeah,
like just the
like-
nastiest fucking things. Like, you just paid to clean someone's trash up.
pretty
like,
much.
Here you go.
Yeah. There's a side of beef from like just chilling.
That'd
But,
be insane.
so I mean,
Sorry, your uncle.
he's like, you got to be willing to like gamble that money,
Mhm.
I guess. But I don't know. I mean, I would. I might do it like once, like if I found a random $300 on the street.
I'm like, all right, so I would probably come like, here's $5,000 that I'm willing to spend. That's it. Like, it doesn't matter if I buy like 10 or 50 freaking
Oh,
stars.
yeah.
But like, I'm only spending this much,
Yeah.
and then just be like, here you go.
You know what would be cool?
Yeah.
You know what we should do? Open a storage unit place and like let people store their stuff, and we have a really good company and we're really great. But also the people that don't show up for that stuff, plot twist, we take it, and we also on the side have a thrift store that we run.
Oh my god.
And the stuff that we don't want, like we could cherry pick it, like we'd be coming home with mink coats and shit.
That's
like
how you spell illegal, okay?
No, I'm saying they default on the thing. That's where these auctions.
Oh, like
come
you
from.
sign off on it? Like,
Yeah,
this is,
like,
this is,
you don't-
whatever contents are going, those are mine.
You don't. No, like you don't pay it in 60 days. It's mine, Jack.
That's some shit. You gotta give them like 50 chances, though. That's how that stuff works. I think it's like 3.
We write the contracts. Yeah. You go. What is it? 2 weeks. 6 weeks without a payment. Done. Cutting the lock, and I'm getting your grandmother's jewelry.
The necklace from the Titanic. Pimping out here.
Man, she threw that in the ocean. That still makes me sick.
Fucking Rose.
The audacity.
I hate her.
Just being old.
Leonardo, he's having a good time.
I don't know, DiCaprio.
Poor guy.
Hey.
I was about to say something. But what? Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I was just gonna say. Speaking of Leo, how about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Oh my god. When I saw that moment when it was like the meme, I'm like, no way! Like a spark went in my head. I was like, oh! Those
Yeah.
fucking endorphins.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, no way! I finally seen it.
Yeah.
I didn't know where it was from.
Yeah.
It was a crazy movie though, and then the history behind it all. I was
Yeah.
like,
I think it's. The first time I saw it, I didn't know how I felt about it,
mhm.
and then I looked at the history of it, and then I watched it a second time, and then I loved it. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's one thing about his movies. I think the first time I saw Pulp Fiction, I'm like, one, this is long as hell,
Yeah.
and two, what is going on? It was so much, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's the end. Everybody's dead.
That's
And I'm
it.
like, no,
So-
we're still going.
Yeah. I
But,
think
yeah.
Tarantino movies for me are hit and miss. Like
Yeah.
I either love them or I hate them.
I feel like there's only one that I'm like, eh.
What's that?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, well, maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's why I haven't seen it yet, because I don't want to watch it and hate
Yeah.
it.
Have you seen Hateful Eight?
Yeah.
Have you seen the extended one on Netflix? The long one? It's 4 hours, bro.
Oh, titties in
Is there probably?
it? I think there is. I don't know.
No, it was cold. They're all covered up.
That doesn't matter. You know what he did with Samuel Jackson to the guy in the snow?
No, his thing. Oh yeah, that was cold.
That was mean, man. I was like, you know what he did?
Yeah.
It's like, shit.
Oh man. No, Tarantino's things is feet. You know, I pointed that out. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He loves some feet. You know in Dusk Till Dawn. Have you ever seen that one?
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's a movie where these two guys. Tarantino's one of the actors in this movie.
Okay.
And he in a scene, they're at a strip club, and Selma Hayek.
Mhm.
Selma Hayek's still cold. I don't care how old she gets. She ages like gold.
I'm looking this up.
Okay.
Keep going. I'm listening though.
There's a scene where she's a stripper and she's on stage and she pours like tequila down her leg, off of her foot into his mouth, and is like shoving her foot into his mouth.
God. Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. No comment.
I first fell in love with her during Wild Wild West.
Yeah. That was the early times. Young Will
Yeah.
Smith.
She was like 40 in that movie, right?
No way.
I don't know.
How old is she now?
In her 50s, I think.
Yeah, she was born in the 66.
Woo! Man.
Tell me if you can say that word right there. That's where she's from.
Koc... hold on again. Kotzakolaskos.
Say it in parts. Go like...
Kotzkos... I feel like I'm saying couscous.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Hold on.
Kotzalakatkos. I don't know what y'all eating down there in Coco Colascos, but y'all need to keep
You
it
eat
up.
coats, you eat coal, and you coals. Coatzacolas. Colscos? That's weird.
See, you're having trouble with it,
Let's
so I don't
see.
feel bad no more.
Oh, I'm about
You
to
speak
make
Spanish.
you feel hella bad right now.
Is that it? What part? What country is that?
That's Mexico.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to assume Mexico, but I was pretty sure it was Mexico.
Really?
What?
I'm trying to Google translate it. Damn it. I wanted to hear the voice say it.
Oh, you probably give Siri a heart attack trying to pronounce that. You've been to Mexico, right?
Yeah, I've been to Mexico. It's pretty. Here we go.
Oh,
Coatzacoalcos. So we were close.
Coatzacoalcos.
Coatzacoalcos.
Why'd
She
say it
just
like
gave
that?
her a stroke, dude.
She went like
She's
Italian right there.
Dead.
Coatzacoalcos. Oh yeah, Mexico's great, man. If you haven't been, you should definitely go. I don't care what part. It's just you're
I
gonna
would like
find
to
something you love about it.
Yeah, I would like to go. I
mean-
have been to Sierra Vista, Arizona, which is pretty
You
close.
know what's a little similar to the mountains?
Yeah.
The bottom of Texas is just desert. Arizona's not bad either, though. I think it has its
Yeah.
parts. Pachuca's like, I don't know, a wasteland. It seems like.
Yeah. I'll say this, like, I've been to a lot of places, but I think there's good people and there's bad people. But I feel like people put themselves in bad situations.
Mhm.
Like New Orleans, for example. People talk about how bad New Orleans is. Like, yeah, there's really bad parts of New Orleans,
Yeah.
but
There's great parts too, though.
there are wonderful parts. But so Bourbon Street, the drunkest street
It
in
has
all
to
of the
be.
United States, and it's a beautiful place. And I don't care if it smells like piss. I love it. But
I hope to go.
but my point is, how hard is it? So like, if you get drunk and pass out and you just fall in a puddle of piss,
Yeah.
how hard is it for somebody to come over and just take your wallet? Like, that's a person
Wow.
who's created themselves to be a victim.
Yeah,
So I feel like if you can just avoid.
that's just like survival tactics, though. Like you're setting yourself, like you said, you're setting yourself up. If you do
Yeah,
that,
right. I feel like some victims create themselves.
Like if you don't
Sometimes.
know the homies that live on either end of that street,
Oh yeah.
someone's gonna take your shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You know what? There's like in New Orleans. There's like the. Okay.
Pepperoni.
There's like the historical part where like Bourbon Street and all
Yeah.
the, like the old buildings and the party part, and then there's Canal Street, and Canal Street has nothing but nice shops and stuff on it.
Really?
And then on the other side of that, it's kind of like a modern downtown. And we used to park in the modern downtown part, and it's like, I don't know, 10 blocks walk, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. But there was hobos down there that you could like give them a 10, be like, hey, watch my car.
Watch my yeah.
And I used to try to find the same hobo every time.
Like you remember me, man? Like,
Yeah,
hit me up,
right,
man.
right.
That's cool.
But they would like nobody ever messed with my car, and I had a Cadillac too, so I was like,
You're like I'm good to go. You miss that car?
sometimes.
What was it? A
Not-
CTV or CTV?
ATS.
ATS.
The 2015 ATS.
Damn.
Yeah, it was nice, but
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, I agree with you though, like you're saying, because anywhere you go, you can find the good and the bad. Like you can go looking for it and you'll find it.
yeah.
It's not like this whole area is just gonna get that stigma. Like
Yeah,
this
right.
place sucks, blah blah blah.
You know what though? There's also a universal language of respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
The act of giving something to somebody.
trying to be polite. I feel like if they feel like you're trying, like I've been in some bad areas, but a few like
Just hit them with the.
yes ma'ams, no ma'ams. Like,
Yeah.
depends on who you're talking to. You know, you don't come off as arrogant.
Act like you got some manners.
Yeah, right. I feel like
that's a southern thing too. Like if you like you said, say yes ma'am, no ma'am, whatever.
yeah,
Please and thank you, and just like show that you like appreciate whatever's going on at the time or something.
yeah.
That's all that matters.
One would think.
Hey, hello.
We'll be down.
Okay, you want up here?
I don't know. Smacking. But thank you though. Our pizza's here.
Smack's gonna eat it all before us.
That's fine. He deserves it.
He does.
He's a grown boy.
He's chunky.
You know what food I miss? I didn't think I would ever say this. The Katusa snack bar.
No way.
Yeah.
The convenience or the actual food? Like you.
A little of both. I got to enjoy like the people that worked there.
Yeah.
Oh, that rice bar. I would tear that rice
Yeah.
bar up. I would get those fish cakes. The little strips of fish.
I don't know how you eat those, man.
Ooh, man.
I do not know how you eat.
Man.
I thought it was something else. You know how like you go to like they get those little fried things. They're not fries, but they're not like a cracker or anything either. But they're like noodle shaped almost. And
Yeah,
you go to a
yeah,
Chinese
yeah.
restaurant, you get
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
I thought that's what that was, but just like
Oh.
something else. So I'd bite right into it and I taste fish and I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
like can't do it.
Yeah.
And then someone explained it like, yeah, it's like a cake like just mashed together with
Yeah,
all
it's
this
like a
stuff.
fish hot dog. It's like
Oh
the
my
hot
God.
dogs of the ocean, bro.
Nope.
You like hot dog?
Nope.
Get you a liar. Man, I see it in your eye. You love hot dog.
No, I love a glizzy, bro.
You ever fry a hot dog?
No.
Put a hot dog in some deep deep
Doesn't
fryer?
that make it a corn dog?
No, just raw. You just throw the raw dog in there. You fry it up.
Is it good?
It creates like a crunchy outside, and every time you bite into it.
Oh,
Oh, but you gotta be careful because the hot ass juice will shoot all over your face.
Sear the inside of your mouth when you're done.
Yeah, you gotta let them cool a little bit, just a little bit. But
I'm going to try that. I'm going to do that next.
the
I got the cheese filled one, so I'm going to do.
Ooh!
That's a
yeah,
wrap.
oh man.
What were you about to say?
Nah, now I'm thinking about it. But whatever person thought to put cheese inside of a tube of meat is my. Why don't they have a Nobel Prize?
It's one of those things that just gets looked over. Everyone's like, yeah, I expected you to do that. Thank you. Moving on.
You know what? The world is so ungrateful.
It is what it is.
Look at it. We have the internet, air conditioning, fuel efficient vehicles now, and hot dogs with cheese in them.
Yeah, you know, it's like the simple things in life or what's taken for granted.
For sure.
You're like, yeah, sure, I got it. It doesn't matter. I always have that. It's cool. And then the day you don't
Yeah.
have it, you're like,
Oh yeah. I know.
it's the end of the world.
I know. Yeah, like you really appreciate stuff. Like I think about this every time I get the flu. I was like, damn, I was ungrateful on those days I didn't have
I've
the
been
flu.
so healthy.
And now I'm miserable. So, but yeah, like AC in a car, like you don't even think about it. Like you just expect air conditioning.
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
car. And then when you get in a car with no air conditioning, you're like, wow, I might incite some road rage right now.
Like I'm about to break your window because your window doesn't work either.
Yeah.
That's the thing with old cars too. They usually don't have AC or
Hmm.
or heat either. It's just like
Yeah.
the engine is just making it hot.
Yeah. Back then, like, everybody was a lumberjack. Like, every man was hardcore.
We all had beer, so
Yeah,
we were good to go.
right.
Fought for what you wanted.
There had to be wimpy men back then, though.
You won't ever hear about them.
I mean, I've seen Back to the Future.
Natural selection, man. Actually, no. All the millionaires are the wimpy guys from then.
Hmm.
That's who's in control now. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, maybe.
Get real dark for you.
You think the people that went to high school with Bill Gates are, like, mad? They're like, damn,
Hell yeah.
I should have...
They're probably like, hey, you got a job for me, man?
You got old...
Oh, shit. Prom king, you know?
And then you got Sarah McPendergrass, who turned him down. All he wanted was one date at the drive-in.
He wasn't going to marry her either way. Don't worry about it.
You don't know that?
I know it for a fact. How many high school sweethearts you know? That are above, like... Okay, it's probably zero, but I was going to say, like, above, like, 50 years together.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Nah, none.
This is one of them rare things.
I mean, I'm sure it happens, but
Yeah. I mean, my parents, I think, are coming on 25 soon.
nice,
Something like that.
nice.
But that's it. And then, like, their friends, too.
Oh yeah, my grandparents been together like 100 years.
And they met in high school?
Maybe because my grandmother was dating my granddad's brother,
Mhm.
and my granddad came home from the army in his uniform, and my grandma was like, "Ah, gee, I gotta get this right here." Like,
That's the night the family line was created.
yeah, for real. Like, So anyway,
Oh,
that's
you should talk about that story. Well, you could have been a billionaire.
which time.
With
Oh man,
the train and the,
man, that
I
is
mean, the-
heartbreaking. So yeah, that was my mom's parents.
Okay.
So my dad's dad, my grandfather on my dad's side.
Mm-hmm.
His dad was apparently like a tycoon down south. Like he owned like a lumber yard, owned like a railroad company, owned like a shipping yard.
He
Like
was
this
with the
dude
shits.
was making fat stacks. Like back when stacks were like quarters. Wouldn't even fold in money. And somewhere along the line, my granddad was like, you know what? The hell with you, Pops. I don't need you. I don't need your money. So he like leaves at like 14 years old. And anyway, like fast forward 60 years, like my great grandfather's on his deathbed, and he's like, "Hey, you're still in the will. I still love you. You can have these billions and billions of dollars." And my granddad's like, "No, you know what? I don't need you, Pops. I don't need shit from you." And
He said, okay.
and so yeah, I come from money. I just didn't get a dime of it. Ain't that some shit?
It is. Because I picture you on like a dollar sign, like a dollar bill somewhere. Your face is just on there. Ching.
I wouldn't even do that. But I don't know. I guess everything works out the way it's supposed to. Like,
Yeah.
so I think about it now. Like, if I had all that money, like today, like let's say some relative dies, leaves me like $1,200 billion.
Yeah.
Most of that money I just give away.
To who?
Like different stuff I want to do. Like, so I want to go. So I have like several fantasies of like starting animal rescues, right?
Uh-huh.
But like not these. I stayed.
Did you? Okay, well, I see where you're going now. Like, what did you see? The what was it? Freaking Carol Baskins and like the tiger.
Carol Baskin!
That bitch, man.
Okay.
Can I say that?
Yeah, I don't care. Carol, you a murderer. Killed that man. Made a documentary.
I synced it.
Oh.
No, but that guy was going through like the money of everything. Like every single day, I paid this much for
Yeah.
this amount of meat and all.
Yeah.
That. Like, that's no joke.
I know.
I feel like your billions would be gone in like a month.
Maybe.
Fuck.
Well, you start a foundation, right? And then you
Yeah.
start it, and then you get other people, other investors, like other rich people,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get like,
Just keep pouring money into it.
well, you get like, what I wanted to do is show like an actual improvement of these animals' lives. So like tigers and lions, right? Like they need so much area, like bigger than this. Like this room would drive something crazy. Like you ever see the
Yeah, it drive me crazy.
animals in the zoos that just walk in circles?
Yeah,
It's
they
because they're
pace.
losing their minds.
Yeah.
So I would try to like give the animals as close as I could. Like if they could go back to the wild, I would just put them back in the wild.
Yeah.
But if they were injured, I would give them a place where they could roam and feel like, okay, this is my home and I'm safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I would show that to people and be like, hey, look, I'm trying to do this good thing, and I would appreciate you helping me do this good thing.
Yeah.
So,
Because a broken femur in the wild is pretty much it. You're done.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I can see that. I guess that works out. I mean, we went to like the zoo over here, and then it was pretty cool. They had some animals and everything. I think there's like a jaguar, and like you're saying, like you see it pacing back and forth. But it's probably something as big as this rug, honestly. And he was like as long as it. So I'm like, why is this dude in there? He's gonna go insane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think some animals are okay in zoos. Like,
Yeah.
but like, I think there's a certain intelligence level you have to just be comfortable with being like, okay, you don't belong in captivity.
Like, what use is a captive animal? Like, they say they're trying to bring them back, like to break the endangered species and stuff, and so they're
Yeah.
no longer endangered, and then you can't survive in the wild anyways.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like
Yeah, it's a weird
numbers, but
it's a weird argument because are they truly like that same animal if we keep them in cages
domestic
their
kingdom.
whole life?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a domesticated anteater. I think they're cute. Just have one of them big bastards walk around my
You
house.
see the giant tail and all the freaking. They look like feathers, but it's like.
Oh
noodles.
man, imagine cleaning the hairs of
No,
that.
thank you.
But yeah, I mean, so again, injured animals or animals that like could not go back to the wild, I'd be like, yeah, let's keep them. let's give them
Just
a
take
chance
care
to
of them
live.
to the end of their days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because there's the argument of like saving a life
Yeah.
versus the quality of that life. Like,
Some of our grass-fed cows are taking way better care of.
yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing too is like, if I have the opportunity to buy a product that I feel like they treat their animals better, I would buy that. If I don't have an option and whatever, the cow died, I might as well eat it. But like,
You got hit, oh man.
yeah, I don't know, man. I think there's enough cruelty in this world. Like, I don't
Yeah,
want to add to
definitely.
it. Yeah,
For sure.
I want to add
Like
to it.
them rhinos.
Oh man, rhinos. Yeah.
Can't watch that. When they poach them and do all that extra stuff.
Oh man.
Damn.
You know what? My fallback plan, like, if America
hunt?
absolutely goes to
Yeah.
shit, I'm gonna go to Africa. I'm gonna take like 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying, boomsticks with me and some gear, and I'm just gonna show up at like a wildlife preserve and be like, "Hey, let's get this work. All right, we got poachers. I'll mount them for you. I'll put their heads on the wall."
Become the bounty hunter. Basically.
Ooh, the poacher bounty hunter.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, yeah, I
Poacher
could probably
hunter.
do that.
You just call yourself Red.
Oh no, I'm not cool enough. I got
I
glasses.
was like, literally being what? That's what you got LASIK for in the army.
Yeah,
You're good to go.
I got the sheet downstairs. I gotta get it.
Oh, to like fill it on stuff?
Yeah, I gotta
Oh, shit.
get boss man.
I need to
sign
see
it.
that. I just want to know what it looks like.
I'll show it to you.
I feel like I'm saving it because like maybe down the road I'm actually gonna need a surgery for something that
Oh.
actually happens.
Yeah, I think you can still get one elective surgery per year. If
Per
you-
year?
I think, or maybe it's per enlistment.
Yeah,
but
I
like,
thought it was like
you can.
career, like contract, like
Oh, I don't
everything.
know.
But
Maybe.
if that's the case, man.
Yeah, you just be like, yeah, I don't like my nipples.
I'm about to get Botox.
This would look like a melted Hershey Kiss over here. I need it. I just need it.
Captain
Scoop it.
Commando just walking around looking good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that LASIK done this year.
I know how it goes.
I will. I'm so tired of glasses. And I wouldn't be if we didn't have to wear these damn masks. I'm tired of looking at fog. Like, I can't see nothing.
I'm just tired of my whole like mouth area being moist, you know, and it sounds
Oh,
like this,
yeah.
everything I say.
Yeah, I took mine off after a PT the other day. It's
Yeah.
snot and, like, spit, debris.
Debris,
Yeah.
whatever you just inhaled.
That's,
I don't know.
yeah, I know. You know what they should have done? They should have said, all right, COVID's bad. We're giving everybody COVID. And we would all be immune to it by now.
Or dead.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want it, man. The first time I got the flu, I was like, this is it. I'm done. I was
Oh,
like
yeah.
8.
Yeah, I had bird flu and swine flu.
Oh
I had
my
both of them.
God.
So if I have COVID, it's just gonna add to my infinity gauntlet
Hell.
of stuff.
The flu's just every
yeah,
jab.
my kids are gonna be immune to everything.
H1N1 over
They're
here.
gonna need my blood.
He's immune to everything.
Yeah,
What's
pretty
your blood
much.
type?
I got A negative.
A negative.
Yeah. What about you?
O positive.
O pos? Nice. Is that the universal giver?
I think it's O negative.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I literally check every time that I see it. I'm giving blood, just to
Yeah.
make sure. Because I'm like, is this the one?
Yeah.
Even though I know, but I'm like,
Yeah. You know what's crazy to think about is like for a long time we didn't even know there was a difference in blood.
Really?
We had medically for like thousands
Yeah,
of years we had
yeah.
no idea.
And they probably realized like, okay, he's
Yeah.
dying still. Like, what
Yeah.
happened?
And then there was a time like they thought bloodletting, like stabbing somebody and letting the bad blood come out,
Was a good thing.
was good. Yeah,
Well, they used to do like the leeching stuff too.
leeching. Yeah,
I don't know if that's what it's called, but
yeah. I know people that do that.
it's like a
Oh,
fetish.
just to your
now.
life, just to your energy.
You had to go there.
I did. I said it. For all you leeches out there,
Get off me. I don't want nothing to do with you. Not use or use.
I don't know. I feel like we've come a long way medically in like past 100 years.
Definitely. 100 years ago?
100 years ago? Yeah. What was that? 1920.
I was gonna say people were eating clay, but I was like, they're still doing that, so whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's part of the new vegan diet, you know. You know, brown clay. And,
Are they really eating clay?
I don't know. I think so.
I used to
I
get
see some
reprimanded for eating dirt as a young lad. Now it's a trend.
Good old mud pie. Good to go.
Oh man. Little salt. Oh, man,
God.
bring
Put a
it
little
up.
more salt on. It's good to go.
Oh man. Bring it. Oh, I got a real liver downstairs in the fridge, like the whole thing. Not the one you get already pre-sliced up. This is the whole liver downstairs. You wanna look at it?
Whose is it?
Mine?
You took your own liver?
Oh! No, it's a cow's.
Oh my god. Yeah, I do want
I
to see
think his
it,
name was Philip.
Just stamp it on it. Damn. You got a whole. Are you gonna slice it up yourself too?
Yeah, I've been slicing off little chunks.
How do you even prepare that? I'm thinking like chicken liver, right? When you buy it, it's in that little tub, and it's like a soup almost, just sitting in its own blend.
Oh yeah,
And like,
you can get it like that. No, this is straight organ in a bag.
damn.
Like, I'll show you.
But I'm saying like the texture of it and everything. Like I could squeeze it and it just like disintegrates.
Explodes. Yeah, this does too.
It's like that too.
Yeah.
So how do you slice it? Because it just.
Yeah. So it
figured you
starts
boil
with
it
a
or
slice, and then it usually just kind of like wads up. But as soon as it goes in the frying pan, man, it's good. That's good. Yeah, it's delicious.
I don't want to see it when you make it, man. I'll try it. I'll
Okay.
still try it.
All right.
I'll try
As
it,
long as you
and
try
then
it.
I'll be like, "Let me see you make it." Because if I watch it and then it happens, I'm gonna be like, "Nope, can't eat it."
Oh yeah.
You eat it. Let me know how it is.
You took apart a whole turkey the other day. What's the difference?
I
took
have
the
to gut
guts
it.
out,
I
you
felt-
took the neck
nah,
out.
there was no guts. It was just. It was
You
a
got the
bag of
heart.
guts.
Yeah. What'd you do with that?
Put it in the gravy.
Yeah. It was yeah.
I didn't have no gravy.
Why didn't you eat some gravy? You didn't eat that neck juice.
Hell no.
Man. You know what I still can't bring myself to eat is like knuckles and feet. I can't do it.
You never had pig feet?
I refuse.
What?
Think about it. That pig has been walking around in shit its entire life. So it's literally marinated in shit from the time it's born to the time it dies. It's not a good marinade.
We just got done talking about mud pies. Okay, that's what gives it the flavor. It's delicious.
No,
Look
so
at this. Look at my 3 freaking toes.
look, I'm glad pigs exist, but I'm not eating no foot.
All right, so you're gonna have to try pig feet Mexican style.
I'm not gonna.
You're gonna have to try
I
it.
can't. I'm sorry.
You-
it goes
you ever-
against my views.
You know, you had like your views. You had pig skins, right? Like pork
Oh, I
rinds.
love pig skins.
All right, so we do this thing where they call cueritos. You put them in a jar. It's like with vinegar and all that stuff, and it makes it like flabby and everything. It's really good though. It's chewy. It's just it's amazing, and that's pretty much the same thing, like how they make the pig feet. It's
All right, but
like I don't know how to explain. It's
Let me-
pickled pig feet basically.
let me walk you through how that's hitting my brain. So let's say
Delicious.
what's
Give me some now.
you
That's what I'm
like
saying.
tahini?
Yeah,
You like butter?
sure. Not together.
Oh, okay. I don't know. What's good? Like, all right. Let's say I was making you a sundae, right?
Mhm.
And I got you like 3 favorite scoops of ice cream, and really expensive whipped cream, like that real good thick stuff, and some cherries, like it's looking real good, and expensive nuts, and some chocolate sauce. But instead of a banana, I put a hunk of shit on it. So like I like the vinegar,
All
I
I'm
like
saying-
the salt, I like
I'm gonna-
everything you said except the foot.
Actual foot.
Yeah, I can't eat no foot.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I told you straight out like that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, oh man, it tastes like this, and the way it's set up is amazing. But I will tell you this: the sauce that they made for it, the salsa. I don't know what it is. It's like the mixture of tomato and onion and whatever. But
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's on point. I could just eat the salsa by itself on like a tostada or something.
Mm.
Maybe good to go.
Yeah. It's killing me. I'm really hungry.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to eat. Not only am I fasting right now, but I have one of those tests in the morning
Why did you?
for the.
Oh,
It's at the.
the health people.
Yeah. So they're gonna test my body fat. And they're gonna test my metabolic rate, and so I can't have food. Like 2 hours ago, I had to stop eating, which I haven't ate since
Why
this
didn't you
morning.
get pizza?
For you and Malcolm.
We're
good hosts,
Pizza? Oh my god.
No, whatever you don't eat, I'm gonna
Is
kill
this because of the turkey?
tomorrow. What about? What was that? Oh, did you bring me some turkey?
No, I was thinking about it. I need to get rid of that turkey, man. It's a lot.
We out, Chip.
Next time.
Yeah.
I'll bring it.
I got my test results downstairs from the last time.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna compare it to this time. And I'm hoping my time in Korea wasn't a complete waste.
You seem like you stuck to it for a good, majority of the time.
I tried.
I know drinking was like a hard thing not to do over there.
Oh man, yeah. Drink our sorrows away.
That, and then it just like became the thing. If we weren't working, it was like, let's get the drinks going.
Yeah. It's definitely like a watering hole situation. Like
Bohemian
everybody come
Rhapsody.
out. Yeah. Everybody come out back, have some drinks.
I get why you don't want to come out all the time though. Like, it's a trap.
Well, it's a slippery slope because you have one drink and you're like, I could definitely handle 2 drinks and be okay.
Yeah.
And then you have those 2 drinks, and then there's like a real weird
Well, midpoint.
crossroad you get to, and you're like,
It's a little voice in your head.
realistically, you could have 3 drinks and be fine. If you were on a deserted island and that's all there was to drink. But as soon as you have that 3rd drink, that's the one that's like, yeah, you know what sounds good?
Another one.
5 more.
Oh my God.
And then at like drink number 8, you're like, I can sing louder than that guy.
He's like, you know what would be better? I'm gonna throw us a little scratch. I'm gonna take a shot. Good to go. And
yeah.
Yep. It's a good downhill.
Yeah. I think I only ever got like really, really drunk out there one time.
I want to say 2 or 3 maybe. I don't know. There was a lot of times where we got pretty wasted, and then like I remember everything. Like I got home and all that, but then the next morning, I'm like, what happened? What happened? But then it just comes back to you. Like it's weird, but
Yeah.
I don't regret soju. Soju was
I
amazing.
hate soju.
I can't believe you, man.
I can't do it. I tried
I'm
it.
so glad I discovered it there. I just wish it was the same price here.
Oh yeah.
You hear that, soju owners?
We have G.
Just to be $1.25 again.
Yeah, I know.
That was amazing. You get like 4 bottles, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Centauri Highball. You could drink those for days. I kid you not, we went to this one. I don't know if it was a bar or a restaurant. It was more of a bar because the food they had was mainly appetizers. We got these highballs, and I guess it was like British themed because that's what they had everywhere. It was like fish and chips and like these little fried shrimps and whatever.
In Korea?
Yeah.
Was it British people?
No, it was Korean.
Oh.
Everything was like Korean style, but it was like they were trying.
Okay.
go for
Yeah,
that, like,
it was England night.
Tea drinking buck tooth motherfucker. But
They cut their dental care one day.
look what it said. Jesus. But like after so many drinks, we realized like we've had a lot, and we counted them out, and I think it came out to like 46 between like 3 of us.
Drinks?
Of
Jesus.
those little mugs, which I think was like a shot of whiskey and then like some ginger ale or something in it.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't know. We were feeling good though. It wasn't bad.
I bet you feel good.
That was the next day. We had PT. We were like, oh.
Oh yeah. You know what it is? Is like, yeah, I feel like that's what falling in a black hole is like, because you're in control, and then the next thing you know, it's real blurry, and then all of a sudden you just come to somewhere, and you're like,
Wake up at the police station and like that.
You reach for the wallet, the phone, and then after that you do damage control. You start going through. You see what you said.
I got the necessities. We're good.
Yeah.
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 It's better not to keep going to that road every night or every weekend.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm kind of one of those people. I hate not being in control.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I've seen so many times where people do something that's life-altering when they're drunk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like, man, like, I would never consciously make those decisions, but
like, it happened, so now...
Man,
what
Jack
do we
Daniels
do?
convinced you to do some dumb shit.
Jack and Mr. Captain. Mr.
Captain.
Morgan over here.
Captain Morgan.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it happen that way too. I think what I try to do is surround myself with people that like... I mean, obviously somebody you're going to trust and whatever. But
Yeah.
then, like,
Yeah.
people that you just vibe with and, you know, like...
Yeah.
You don't have to know their whole history, but you just have a good time, and then...
Yeah.
Usually I say that. You don't have to worry about, like, making a bad decision or anything going down.
Right.
Because they look out, you know? Like, yeah, you might not want to be doing that tonight. Like, how about we just go hang out or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. And those always turn out to be pretty good.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, a select group of people I would I would trust to drink around. Except like those couple nights I was just like,
Like, fuck it.
things have been put into motion that I can't stop.
This train is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, you do have a better time when you're around people you trust.
No worries.
Yeah, because you're not like you don't have like this guard up.
Yeah.
Like you don't really know this person. That's why I hate drinking in public.
I hate the competition. And someone's like, I cannot drink you, or like, I don't know. They're like, this is what I do every day, man. Like blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, who cares? Like, let me get one of them shits.
Yeah. I know,
Whatever.
it's like-
But I don't know. You always have those sometimes. I'm not against like oh let's do a chug, let's do this or something. But
See, that's inclusive, but the other one is like a weird competition.
yeah.
That's like trying to say like, hey, I'm a shittier person and I can prove it.
Watch this.
Hey, random stranger. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
You put your grade point average out there.
Let me just slap it on the table. We'll bring out the rulers. Let's do it.
Yeah, I know, for real.
Yeah.
But
That's how it ends up sometimes.
I
I don't know how you do this fasting like this, man.
You get used
I'll
to
give
it.
it to you.
You get used
I-
to it.
I find myself doing like the mornings. I'm cool with just not eating in the morning,
Yeah.
and sometimes it'll go through lunch because I'll get busy. But
Yeah. Yeah.
then I find myself like munching. Like I just eat on little random things.
Yeah. It comes in waves, so like you
Yeah.
feel like this wave and it's like, man, I'm really hungry.
So
And then
just fuck it.
like if you get through like 20 minutes, you're good. It's gone.
Yeah. But then it comes back with a vengeance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But like I feel like willpower is almost like a muscle. Like the more you do it, the stronger your willpower gets.
Flexing the willpower.
It's not easy though. Cause there's definitely been days like I've just blown it, especially like on a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
You're like I don't give a shit. I'm gonna eat whatever I want.
Yeah.
I remember one time I had this was in Korea. So I went to Popeyes,
Mm-hmm.
ate like an entire Popeyes thing, and then I walked over to the food court. I got one slice of pizza. I got Burger King fries, because the only thing at Burger King I don't hate. And then I went down to Baskin Robbins, got a large ice cream.
You were just thinking with your stomach.
And then on the bus ride home, I got off, went inside the snack bar,
Oh my god.
and ate that. And then that night,
What?
I literally laid in my bed, like just with my gut out, like trying to breathe.
I regret nothing.
I really did though. I was so miserable.
Damn.
So,
That was me Thanksgiving night and like 3 days after. Like I had to keep eating, but my body was like, dude, stop.
I know. Hey, I got some pecan bars you need to take home.
Pecan?
Yeah.
Pecan?
You say pecan?
I say both. I
I say-
whatever one person says, I say the opposite.
No. I feel like in the South it's pecan.
Pecan. Yeah, I think it is actually.
Pecan. Where do they say pecans?
Just read it that way. Pecan. Pecan.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a regional. You know what I mean?
It might
Like-
be. It might be an East Coast thing.
Oh, you want to know what you know those weird charts that show you like things? So I saw one for like a water fountain.
Mhm.
You know, like you go to a water fountain, you get water. There's this one really small part of the northeastern United States calls it a bubbler. I gotta
A
go
water
to the,
fountain?
yeah, a bubbler. I gotta go to the bubbler.
That's that thing you smoke with. Bubbler.
A bubbler.
Damn. It's like that in pop.
Pop. Yeah.
Drinking all the pop. Grandpa, give me a pop.
Yeah.
What else they got?
I try to say soda.
I know New York has like a billion different things. But did you say pop before?
No. So I'm Alabama. Everything's Coke. He's like, you want a Coke? Yeah. What kind? Mountain Dew. That's a Coke right there. That counts. Everything falls under the hierarchy of Coke.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you go to Alabama, you sit down at a restaurant and you say like, "May I have a Coke?" They are going to look at you in your eyes and be like, "Yeah, what kind?" You'd be like, "Oh, I guess I'll have them."
I hope I take a trip there for whatever reason. We're gonna go eat somewhere. I'm gonna do that. It'll come at that very moment. I'll be like, oh,
Yeah, you should.
because I don't ever order soda. I think I haven't drank soda in so long. It's
I
just
will
weird.
occasionally.
I don't know. I don't know when that happened. I don't really like drinking water, but it'll go that way.
Yeah.
Damn.
No.
Get a coat.
I get a coat.
She's like, what kind? Like, I don't want any. I just wanted to hear you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
What do they say in Virginia?
Virginia. Whatever the hell it is.
What is? I don't know. Y'all have like regional specific.
I feel like I'd have to get like a group of friends that really lived out there and did their thing, and then they'll tell me. So I feel like I've been like being military family all my life. I moved everywhere, so I like took a little bit of everywhere I went and then like used it. So that helped with like a lot of. I don't know. I would like start saying certain things. And was like, "Oh, you from like here?" I'm like, "Nah," but I had some friends that were. And it just came that way.
Right. Yeah, I feel like you pick up little like bits of dialect wherever you go.
Yeah, I know with Henry, he had what did he say?
Sorry, my mom call. I'll call her back.
Love your mama. Shout out to Christina Applegate.
Hey, let's get a quick shout out to Christina Applegate. She was cold back in the day.
Was she?
And Married with Children. Wow.
Shazam.
She's a solid number 2 to Selma Hayek.
No way.
Oh yeah.
You put it that
Oh
high
yeah.
ranking?
Da
No.
Bears.
Da Bears. Damn.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
A little bits of dialect you pick up.
Freaking Henry, he brought up brick. And it never makes sense to me like how you would use that in a sentence, but he's like, yeah, it's brick out here. And I'm like,
Where's he?
is it hard?
North Carolina?
He lived in like Ohio and then Florida, but like he claims New York. So he has like a weird thing, but in New York, I guess they say brick. And now he was telling me how his son says it now too. He's just like, it's
Who
brick out
knows
here.
from North Carolina? Am I thinking of Justice?
Yeah, Justin from North Carolina,
Oh.
but his family lives in Virginia now.
Man, it's weird that I got those two mixed up.
They look the same. They look the same. That's little man.
Yeah. All right,
It's
well,
probably-
we're about an hour. You ready to wrap it up? Anything
Yeah.
you want to say to the world?
Maybe on the second time around. Right
Oh.
now, we're starting out. We're getting it. Just thank you for having me. This was awesome.
Thanks for being on, bro.
Look forward to seeing further
Nice.
episodes.
Yeah, stay tuned, everybody.